Hello, welcome back to my Let's Play Blossom Tales Blind. This might be the last play session, so I just wanted to show my my save file thing. 10 hours and 5 minutes. So far. Okay, yeah. You know, maybe I should have read that. Oh well. Okay, got last dungeon. I have a feeling that this is like it for real. I don't think the game is gonna be like, oh, there's actually another like last dungeon after this. You know, I actually don't remember, like, being inside this room. Maybe I just stepped inside and then saved. Okay, this is a new play session. I gotta remember how to play again. Also, I have that, I have one of those, like... Oh my gosh, I actually want that. Oh, I forgot. The hearts don't disappear. Oh man, I actually can't get it. I have to switch to the dash shoes. Okay, so I think I just have to hit all three of them quickly. They do stay activated for a minute. Oh, man, there's a delay. Okay, hold on. Let me get my energy back. Jeez. I have one of those things on, like, the side of your tongue or whatever that makes it, like, painful to talk. And it's like, why? Like, why does that exist? Dude, I pressed the button. You have to press it, like... Oh, of course, I can hit it. Oh, God damn it. Oh, man. Okay, well, let's try again, I guess. Dude, it doesn't work the first time. The first time I push the button, it doesn't do anything. There we go. Well, that time it didn't do it the second time. Do you have to hold it down? Okay, you have to hold it down for a second. Okay, jeez. Okay, whatever, let's just go. But I usually use that as my cue to sanitize my toothbrush. And I also drink out of a like a thing with like a rubber straw thing on it. Oh, like I don't know, it's like a thermos type thing. I saw Grand Pooh Bear use one where you just like flip the straw out, like the mouth part or whatever. You just like kind of flip it out to drink out of, and then you just like flip it back in with your thumb or whatever. That way it doesn't like spill. But I should wash that. I don't wash that often enough. Okay, so is this just nothing? The controller vibrates when I hit one of these. I was about to say, maybe it vibrates when you hit anything, but it does not. Okay, so, oh my gosh, well, that thing was off for so long that I forgot that it does actually like turn on. Yeah, I was about to say, since the sword was since the controller was vibrating, I was like, maybe I have to do something with these or something. I don't know. Oh, look at that! You can actually push the bomb with the sword like in Mario Maker. Okay, so, if I dash, can I make it? Is there a reason to do that? There has to be some purpose for this switch to be here. If I throw the bomb in front of it, yeah. Oh, geez. No, it's backwards. I meant to do it from, yeah. As long as you don't hit the thing, then it won't blow up on impact. Okay, well, we're not going back, so hopefully there's a switch on this side. Oh, the switch is underneath the thing. I'm, like, activating it without destroying the thing. Okay, so if that's the case, then what was the point of... What was the point of the switch on the other side? If I can just come over here and hit a switch over here, what was the point of the switch on the other side? Maybe it just opens the door, but... Oh my gosh. But does not... okay. It opens the door, but does not, make the pillar thingies go up and down. Okay, so what was the point of the pillar things? What's the point of, making the pillar things go up and down? Oh my gosh, I'm back in here. Is this the same... Hold on. Is this the same room? I think it's the same room. I don't remember there being, like, a down exit. I guess there was, because is that the way I came out of? Boy, I'm, like, terrible. I didn't see that the up entrance didn't have bars on it, and I didn't see that there was, like, a lower exit or whatever. Maybe I did in the other episode, and I just forgot. Oh, man, okay, so just because I can leave through the top or the bottom doesn't mean that I'm, like, off the hook for solving this puzzle. At some point, I'm gonna have to solve this puzzle. There has to be a clue somewhere. The game is not just gonna give me a puzzle and be like, alright, figure it out, good luck. I'm actually getting low on health, so I'm trying to be strategic. Okay, so you can sometimes hit him from the front. What's the point of the shield then? Oh, man. I mean, I'm assuming I did not come across the solution yet, right? Maybe this is like a hard puzzle since it's the last dungeon. But yeah, I don't sanitize my stuff, like, ever. Until I start getting, like, mouth, like, issues. Oh my god. Dude, I forgot about the thing. I wasn't even looking at it. Oh, the solution is, like, right here. It's these thingies. There's a circle. I saw the circle one, but I didn't look over. There's a square one. Yeah. Okay, so... Circle, square. What are the other two? Do I have to go... Well, I can't go around that way. You know, if I know the two, I could probably brute force the other two. Is it worth it, though? How about I just, like, go... Oh, it's right here. Jesus Christ. Okay, it's actually not hard. It's actually not a hard puzzle. Except if you forget it like an idiot. Okay, triangle X. And then circle square. Try to not die to the stupid dudes while you're putting the thing in. Dang it. Alright, open. Oh, man. Oh, I can, make a way back, I guess. Oh, no, that'll open the, thing on that side. Okay, fair enough. Alright, can a ninja get the, hearts, that are here? No, they didn't, respawn or whatever. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm freaking tired today. I'm recording this during the week, which I don't like doing. I freaking ran out of time on the weekend. Well, we had to work on Saturday, and then I had to do a family thing on Sunday. I said this in one of the other games I'm playing, but I do think it's funny, so I'll say it here too. Somewhere down the line, like a couple weeks ago, they've been making us work all the Saturdays or whatever. Or, you know, not all of them, but as many as they're allowed to make us work. So I made the joke that instead of calling it like a weekend, I just started calling it an eekend, since it's not a full weekend. And then I thought of that a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, you know, I thought of that like 5 years ago and totally forgot. So I'm sitting here chuckling at myself, like, just like laughing for like way too long. And I'm just like, boy, past me was a funny freaking guy. Okay, so this just resets the blocks, right? Okay, so the blocks don't reset when you exit the room. So because we had to work on Saturday, we had the weekend, and then I had to do a thing on Sunday too. So I made the joke that it was so short that it wasn't even an weekend, it was just a end. So because I had the end, I didn't have enough time, so now I gotta record during the week, which I don't like doing, because I'm always tired as balls after work. And today sucked, like, extra balls. Because we kept having, like, we had a lot of, like, different kinds of problems. Like, I work on an assembly line or whatever, and each person's, like, station or whatever has, like, different things that can go wrong. Is it really just push a block into each of the corners? And then push the block on like that? Is that the solution? I feel like that's too easy to be the solution. So we're having like a lot of like different like kinds of problems. Okay, apparently that's the solution. That wasn't hard at all. That wasn't even a puzzle. I mean, it was, technically, but I was, like, overthinking it for a minute. Gosh. Oh, the dash. Okay, sometimes melts through them. And so many. Okay, the first time I dashed, it worked. It, like, melted right through them, so I thought that was gonna be, like, a thing. Oh, my gosh. Okay, let's, what about boomerang? Oh, look at that. Melts right through them. Nice. I wonder if they, were thinking that the player might overlook the boomerang since we got it so long ago. Oh, my gosh, I'm out of energy. Oh, it doesn't always work. I didn't want to stand still. I was about to say, yeah, we'll get him from the back. Alright. That's actually, like, super good. Even if they block it from the front, it'll just get them on the way back. It doesn't repel off their shield. It goes right through them. Oh my gosh. Okay, so just, dash through it, I guess. I'm pretty sure you need the dash. I don't think there's enough time to get through there otherwise. Oh my gosh, I was aware that that was a thing that could happen, and it actually did happen. Okay, up to 12, right? Alright, up to 12. Oh man, but it just, like, sucked. We had every kind of problem, almost. We had almost every kind of problem, except for, paint damage. I put the gear case on a boat motor. It's, like, the bottom part that the propeller attaches to, like, the very bottom part. Like, when you see a vehicle with a boat with a motor hanging off the back of it, like, I put the part that's, like, the very bottom on. Oh dear. Oh man, look how meaty that thing is. That is a chunky boy. Okay, what's the purpose of these square ones? Oh, I just have to get the thing to all the things, I reckon, right? I mean, this might actually not be hard. You probably just have to maximize all of the directions or whatever. Alright, piece of cake. Yeah, there were some extra ones, but it didn't take long for me to realize that, like, okay, well, using some of these, like, isn't gonna work. There has to be extra ones. But we had, like, every problem except for paint damage. You could either have, like paint where it's, like, where there's, like, too much paint, or, like, an uneven amount of paint or whatever, where it's, like, uneven. Or you could have a paint chip. Oh, is this gonna be my way back? It's giving me, it's gonna give me like one last chance to outie. Oh, I saw the wind thing. For a second, I was like, am I being blown by the wind? But I am not. Oh, did he survive being dashed through? Okay, dude. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, that guy refused to get hit. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I can go that way, but I also want to go this way. I'm the kind of person that, like, always wants to go the other way. It's like, well, then why did I go that way if I didn't want to go that way? I don't know, man. Where am I, by the way? Okay, I'm like on one of these like side ones. Oh, there's like a thing like down there or whatever, like one of those like highlighted things. Okay. What sucks about doing that is that it resets all the dudes, which I do not want. Okay. Wasn't there a thing over to the right? Pretty sure it was up here and then to the right. Now that I lowered the thing, can I access the thing on the right side? I don't know if I want to go this way, but I can. Oh, it's still up. This one is still up. It must be a different switch that affects that one. Okay. Well, I thought the game was going to be, like, sneaky and tricky by, like, leading me to one, but I was actually supposed to go to the other one. But, nope. I mean, I know the game hasn't been, like, deceptive in that way, but it's, like, the end of the game. So, like, I don't know. Maybe they, like, ramped up the, like, the need for brain meats for the end of the game or whatever. I don't know. Okay, so what's the point of this, though? All it does is let you go around the backside, which accomplishes nothing. I guess it lets you, like, bypass some dudes, I guess. Which, in all fairness, might actually be useful. But it's like, well, if I take out the dudes, I might get a heart. I go down here, see what's down here. But, yeah, speaking of paint chips and paint damage, it was so stupid. This company I worked for is so goddamn stupid. There was a point, something like, it was like more than a half a year ago, maybe like 8 months ago, where we were having, like, paint damage, like, out the wazoo. We were having, like, paint chips, like, all the dang time. Like, we were having at least, like, one per day on average. And those things are, like, thousands of dollars. So, it was, like, actually, like, a problem, like, for real. And then, for some reason, I have no idea why, it just, like, stopped happening. I was like, okay, so was the person that was causing the damage, like, did they retire? Did they die? Did they get kidnapped? Like, did the supervisor, like, catch them damaging it and cracked skulls and, like, replaced him or something? Like, I don't know. Oh dear. Oh, I can't even go over there. Well, I just wanted to go over there to grab the eye. Oh wait, actually I can bust him open with the eye. Boomerang. I just wanted to see if there was any hearts. Oh, you son of a bitch! Dude, Daddy wanted that heart so bad. I don't think I even knew that stuff can fall down the hole. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I don't think that's ever like come into play or whatever. Okay, so let's just see if like doing like the obvious thing works. I don't know if you have to zigzag. God damn it. Alright, let's try that again. Maybe you have to go like this. Oops. I meant to... Well, if I'm just going down, I could catch it on the other side. But my point is that... Okay, hold on. Okay. Alright, piece of cake. My point is that there was a point where that was like a problem. And it was a problem for like a long time. And then it just like stopped. And then like 8 months later, they're like, okay, we're gonna try to get to the bottom of what's causing all this paint damage. We developed a way to see if we can figure out like where in the process it's like happening or whatever. And it's like, well, it's not happening anymore. So if you want to fix the problem, the time to do it would have been 8 months ago when it was actually happening. But now it's not happening. And now they're like, okay, now we want to like fix it or whatever. If I die, it just like auto-saved, right? Like it just like saved. It saves after every room. So if I die, is it just gonna put me at this room? I mean, I could use a health thing. I highly doubt I'm gonna need all 13 for the final boss, right? So what they did, their freaking genius idea, is on my instructions, like there's like a computer screen that you have to like tap through like steps or whatever, like indicating that you did the steps. And there's one on like every station. So what they did was they added an additional step. Oh, apparently they dash at you with their hammers. Okay, well, I didn't know that, man. Oh yeah, I forgot. Forgot that I had that. I still have 2 more. Okay, well, I totally forgot about that. Well. So what they did was, before the steps start, they added another step. They added like a, well, I guess that's the first step now. It's like a 2D, like, side image or whatever of a gear case. And it's like blue. And what you're supposed to do, they're like, okay, so if you see a defect, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to touch it's a touch screen. You're supposed to touch the gear case, like the picture or whatever of the gear case, where the defect is, and then a menu will pop up saying paint defect or paint chip. And then you type in if it's a paint chip or a defect or whatever, paint defect. So it's like, okay, sounds good in theory, but then they set it up or whatever, and then, so I come in, and so I'm like tapping, and then they're like, if there's no defect, then you just hit done, and then your first real step starts or whatever, your first instruction. And another one? So I thought about it for a couple of seconds, and it occurred to me, I was like, wait, so if you see a paint defect, or a paint chip or whatever, you're supposed to touch the thing where the paint chip or the paint defect was, indicating that there is a paint defect, right? So you know it's there. No. God damn it, no. Come on, man. No. I can't believe the game is doing this to me. Don't do this to me, game. Dude, well, it's like the worst time too, because I'm like trying to like say something. But basically, what happened? Okay, hold on. Okay, you gotta hear this. You gotta hear how goddamn stupid this is. I can't do like this puzzle and explain this. God, I can't believe they put another one of these stupid fucking puzzles in this game. Like, I hate this puzzle. This is the worst part of the game by far. But basically, so the problem is that if you pick up a gear case and you see a defect on it, they want you to tap the screen where the gear case, or tap the picture where the defect is, and then hit paint chip or paint defect. The problem is that if you see a defect, that means that you know that there's a defect on it. So if you know that there's a defect on it, you're obviously not gonna put that one on the motor and send it for real, like down the line. So you would obviously not use that one. You would use a different one that doesn't have a defect, in which case you would not like touch the thing indicating that there's a defect on it. So basically you would never indicate that there's a defect on it, because if you indicate that there's a defect on it, that means that you know there's a defect on it. And if you know there's a defect on it, you would not use that gear case. You would not put that one on the motor. So if you put that, then you put that one down, and then you take one that doesn't have a defect on it. Now you incorrectly indicated that there's a defect on that one, because that, you know, if you tap it, if you like indicate that there's a defect, and then put it down and then grab another one, you indicated that there was a defect on that one. So if you grab one that doesn't have a defect, now you incorrectly like indicated that there's a defect on it, because there isn't a defect on the one that you ended up using on that motor. So basically it like defeats the whole purpose of doing it. So you would basically never indicate that there's a defect on it, because then if you indicated it, that means that you know it's there, and then if you know it's there, you're obviously not going to put that one on the motor and then send it down the line. So their whole premise is like super duper like flawed. It defeats the whole purpose. And I'm sitting here going like, why am I the smart one? Why am I like, I'm just the stupid low-level assembly line worker, and they're the supposedly educated like super smart college like graduate people. So why is it that it took me like 10 seconds to like see the fatal flaw in their system or whatever, their super genius system, to get to the bottom of what's causing all the paint damage or whatever? And like, and yeah, like that's the company I work for. Like that's what they did. That's so goddamn stupid. And so it's like, okay, and then they're just like, okay, well, we just want to do this like a sample, like a test run or whatever. we're just gonna do this for like 2 weeks or whatever. They said they're gonna do it for 2 weeks, and which is a lie. I've been there for 10 years. Actually, the other day, actually it was Sunday. Today is Wednesday. Last Sunday was my 10-year anniversary. I wasn't working on the day of my 10-year anniversary, but I surpassed 10 years at that company or whatever. So I've been there for 10 years. So when they tell you that something is temporary, it's a lie. It's gonna be permanent at some point in the future. They're just doing like the sample test run of it to then like implement it permanently in the future. So they're just like, oh, it's just temporary. We're just doing it for like 2 weeks or whatever. And it's like, okay, well, I haven't indicated any defects in 2 weeks or whatever. So like they're trying to like gather data or whatever to like analyze it or whatever the fuck they do. They like these people, like these fucking people, man. They're so stupid. They just like you don't ever see them. And then like just like twiddle dumb and twiddle dumber, they just come down and they're just like, yeah, we're adding this thing, and then they give me the lowdown on it or whatever, and then they just walk away. I've never seen them before ever, and I'll never see them again. I'm like, what do you do? What do you do to like justify your job or whatever? Like, there's that weird thing where it's just like you just like don't see them. Like, there's people that you see like walking around or whatever, and even if you don't have any idea who they are, you at least see them enough that you know who they are or whatever. But then like these people just come out of the freaking woodwork that you've never seen before. I'm like, do you even work here? Where's your badge? I need to verify that you even work here. Like, how do I know that you belong in the building? And so like apparently there's like people that are just somewhere in a place where we never see them, and then they only show their faces when they're coming down and giving you some additional like step you have to do, or like some like additional instruction or something. So it's like, boy, it must be nice to just like walk around and just like tell people what to do. They're like, here, you do this now forever. Bye. Oh man. Should I actually try to, like, solve this puzzle? I do not want to start the next episode on this. I should actually try to do it. This better not be freaking long. I need a good, I need a good, like, RNG or whatever. Come on! It was the fucking bottom right one. I know. I like, come on. I was even looking at this one. Oh, man. God, I hate this puzzle. It wasn't that one twice in a row. But I'm all fucking pissed. And I gotta fucking do this. And then not only that, but it's like coming right off the heels of me like talking about like how stupid this thing is at work, which I'm like also mad at. So I'm like mad on top of mad now. I can't believe that this puzzle like popped up right when I was gonna talk about something that pisses me off at work. Because now I'm like double pissed. You can always tell because of like the frequency of F-bombs. Plus the fact that I can't even like concentrate now on this. How is that not the first one? I need the same one like 6 times in a row. Dude. Okay, I'm cheating. Hold on. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, hold on. Get the calculator out. So goddamn dumb, dude. Yes, I cheated on the 3-er. And it's not even like loud enough. The music is like too loud in relation to the tones or whatever. Oh, so dumb. So dumb to have it be required. Oh my god, okay. That wasn't that many. If I didn't have like ADHD brain, I probably could have remembered that many. Oh man, okay, well, we're over on time, and I think it's time to call it. So next time we'll keep on working our way through. Actually, where are we on the map? We still have much more dungeon to go. We're over here now. How did I... Oh, okay, I'm in the other part that, like, connected from the outside or whatever. So we're probably gonna have a third one. Oh man, there's still a whole bunch more. Then again, there could just be, like, big spaces or whatever. Like the ice dungeon. Like, we didn't utilize all the space or whatever on the map. But, okay, so that's going to do it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. Well, it kind of sucks that I have 3 heart pieces. But, like, I don't feel like going around and finding a 4th one. Also, yeah, there actually is kind of a lot of stuff I didn't do. I don't think I turned in the mushrooms. I didn't turn in the soda cans. And I didn't... Did I turn in the brains? I might have turned in the brains. I'm pretty sure I did not... turn in... Oh, wait, I turned in the skulls, not the brains, I think. Yeah, and I forgot about these, like, thingies here. I feel like there's enough buttons where you should be able to hold a 3rd thing. Like, this isn't like, I guess you can. It's your sword. But they could have had triangle be like a thing, or, you know, top button could have been a thing too. Like, I don't know, like, having your sword and then 2 items, it makes it feel like you're playing, like, Link's Awakening. And that has, like, the Game Boy has, like, way less buttons. So I feel like, why couldn't they just, like, what does triangle even do? The top button doesn't even do anything. Like, they have the top button totally free. They could have let you hold, like, another thing. I feel like they gave you a lot of things to use, so they should have given you a 3rd slot or whatever. But, yeah, oh, freaking well, they decided to not do that. Maybe they did it in the second one. We'll have to see when I get to it at some point. You know, when I get to the second game at some point. But anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Yeah, please like the video before you go and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time. Take care. Bye.